Hi, and welcome to Universe Says. I'm Angela Copeland. Today is Thursday, May 6, 2021. Thank you for joining me. This morning I did something that I haven't done in a long time. I got a manicure. So I got all my nails shortened. They're all different lengths. And Spring Fling was the polish color. So I have not had a manicure in 5 years. And I thought, what the heck? It's not something I kind of like the way it looks afterwards, but the problem is it just doesn't last long. To me, I don't seem to always get my value out of it because, like, by the next day it's chipped. And I'm like, But I decided, what the heck, let's just get it done. My cuticles needed some love. So even if the color comes off, the cuticle love will remain for a little longer. And so I guess it'll be about 2026 when I get it done again. Maybe I'll surprise myself and not wait 5 years. I just usually rather put my money toward a good bottle of wine. That's kind of how I roll. I'll get a manicure again one day. All right, so maybe you did something today that you haven't done in a while. I think you should. Every once in a while, do something out of character. Not something that's going to hurt people, but just do something on a whim. I woke up this morning with no intention of getting my nails done, but then I ended up having the day freer than I expected and went, what the heck? So there we go. All right, so I have my calendar. We're going to find May 6th in just a moment. As always, I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know what it's going to be about or who said it. We will find out together. That's part of the fun and the challenge. Okay, here we go. I am not familiar with this person. If you are, please put in the comments who Miles Kington is. Miles Kington. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Miles Kington. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Man, what does that mean? I'm struggling. Some of you may immediately go, oh, I'm thinking this, or it means that, or it reminds me of something. There is a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Certainly, knowing a fact, but then how to properly use the fact or to put that fact into context, that's where the wisdom comes. Right? So the difference between knowledge and wisdom, very different, right? I mean, I could, like in school, you get knowledge, and it's through life experiences that you can apply that knowledge to create wisdom. That's what I think Miles Kington is trying to say here. And certainly knowledge has value, and it is a foundation from which some wisdom can come, right? But in the end, it's how you use the knowledge that makes the difference on whether it's applied properly. And when it is, and that's where you have wisdom. And I've known wisdom to come from children. Sometimes they're the ones that can kind of strip away, clear away the baggage around some facts and look at it more clearer, to have then a truer idea of what that knowledge represents in the greater world. Children, and then sometimes once we get to be older adults, we can also use our life experiences to create that sense of wisdom. It's in the middle that I think a lot of the gunk happens, that you think of knowledge for knowledge's sake and not for its true value in everyday living and the wisdom that comes from that. So there we go. That's what I'm thinking Miles means. And again, Miles Kington. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. The more I think about it, the more I like that particular quote. And the more I want to look up who in the heck Miles Kington is. Again, if you know, please put it in the comments. If you have some thoughts about what Miles is trying to say here in our universe says, which of course is wisdom, right? What we're trying to do is apply this and create some sort of wisdom from it. That's kind of my whole thought behind universe says anyway. Yeah, so what do you think? How have you seen what knowledge blossom into wisdom in your own life or in somebody else's? I would love for you to tell me, of course. So that's Thursday, May 6th, Universe Says. As always, if you stumble upon this video, whatever day it is, whatever year it is, the universe brought you here to think about what Miles is sharing today. So I want to thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. My intentions are to be back tomorrow. And until we see each other again, please take care of yourself.